Abib has kindly sent over a couple products all the way from Korea, and we are going to review each of these products today, starting with the cleanser, 2 collagen gel masks, the rose cream, the rose serum, the rice probiotics overnight mask, the collagen eye cream, and the collagen eye patch. Anything handwritten to me is an extra bonus. Before we get into the review, I'm going to be completely transparent and let you know that the company asked for a draft in case any edits were needed, and I let them know that is not something I do, because the difference between this community and others, not to say all, is that we speak the truth and nothing but the truth. And that's how I plan to carry on with my channel, whether brands like it or not. So let's move forward. What I do like about Abib and their products, all of their ingredients are listed in the front, but I will let you know that if you look in the back, I know it's really hard to read, but the order that the ingredients are listed in the back, which tells you the potency depending on where it is on the list, is not the same as in the front. So for example, with the centella, it's 4th or 5th in this list, while if you look on the back, it's more towards the end. So just keep in mind, this is just the general gist of what's inside and not the actual ingredient list. Abib stands for the first month, thriving to aim for the most perfect and purest cosmetics. Starting from the very first step of the beauty cycle, our goal is to help your skin cycle back to its prime natural complexion. I also let them know that I am only into products that make a difference and that really work, especially because I'm 38, I'm not in my 20s anymore. And as I reach closer to my 40s, I need to make sure that the products that are being applied make a difference, because there is no other point to this channel or my life. Ding dong, we have a new package. Let me lower this a bit. Oh, if you guys don't know about Buzz Agent, BZZ Agent, they send over free products for a review. And for New Yorkers out there, you probably remember this brand. They still have stores in New York City, and they used to stand out in the street and give away free little tiny bars of soap. And today they sent over through Buzz Agent 3 products. I figure I might as well open before I pop into the shower. We have their body scrub. We have 2 body scrubs. I like that they gave a wooden spoon, and then a shower gel. Wow, do you see the liquid on top? We'll get into this another day. I just wanted to open it because I was excited about the package coming, and now it came. And just so you know, these products were just gifted. This is not a sponsored video. This is my first impression of what these products also look like. So here is their eye cream. Comes in a little tube. We're gonna apply these products layer by layer right after this. I just wanna see what they look like. This is the rose serum. This feels kind of heavy. A dropper, and it looks kind of milky. Again, we're gonna go into the ingredients, but these don't seem to have the ingredients listed out in front like the cleanser does. Also, I think this is a different line because this is green and this is not. By the time this video comes out, it will be my birthday on the 7th. So I got myself a little Louis V bag with a little Burberry keychain. And if you haven't noticed, my birthday outfit, which consists of my Moschino top. In love, we trust. And it's embroidered, which is an extra plus. There are 3 different collections. You'll see that they categorize by ingredients over here. Why is this so annoying? Oh my God. Are you joking right now? That was so annoying. We have Heartleaf, Jericho Rose, which is the one that we have mostly been gifted, and the Sedum Hyaluron, which I assume is more on the moisture side. Heartleaf, the green, which is the cleanser for people who need help with acne. Trouble care is very much in the language. And then let's go to Jericho Rose, which is pretty much the whole collection, we're talking about today. And the rose is the most important over here. And then we have the blue packaging. The ingredient over here is a sedum, which is grown on clean Jeju Island, and a green plant that must be very hydrating for the skin. Then we have the rose cream, which is also white. And this actually has the ingredients in the front in a kind of aluminum tube. At first I thought this was maybe for your hands because it kind of just looks like a hand cream, but this is indeed for your face. And this is for the day, while this rice probiotics overnight mask is what you would apply at night. And this one is in an opaque packaging. Oh, I forgot about this, which is a collagen eye patch. Is everything done? This is the only product I've tried, only because they're jelly eye patches, and you all know that first thing in the morning, I made a whole video about so many different pads, toner pads, Kbeauty. In the morning time before I wash my face, it's very important that I get my eye patches on because I'm just too paranoid and we must be hydrated at all times. Let's do a little smell test. It's white and it smells like nothing. Definitely a white kind of creamy consistency. There's a little bit of like a gel kind of consistency too. What I want to know is, does this strip the moisture from my skin? Because right now, the cleanser that I'm using is $95 from Vintner's Daughter, and we all know that the great thing about Kbeauty is the affordability. You know what this kind of reminds me of? The cleanser from Prequel. And if you know anything about my other videos, you know that I do not love that particular product. And I bet the reason why this reminds me of it is because there's a lot of glycerin within the ingredient. This is how much I do not like the Prequel. I literally keep it down with the toilet paper. And the first ingredient in this is glycerin, which is why the texture is so slimy, and it's the scent. It's the scent of glycerin that I do not like. It's not as foamy. Ugh, and it smells like copper, like nickel. That's the best way I can describe it. Abib's Acne Foam Cleanser is glycerin. It's also really nice to know that as an acne foam cleanser, it does not strip the skin. I want to say that glycerin's not bad. Glycerin's a great ingredient that's super hydrating for the skin. It's just that it smells too raw for me. So the good news is that this does not smell as potent, but it's giving you all of the benefits that I noticed the Prequel was giving me, because my skin was looking great after using it every single morning and night. It was just the process and the experience of the smell. It was just not a good time. It was just not a good time, and life is too short. Everything must be a good time. As you cleanse, you might as well massage and try to get, for me, my jawline back. My first impression is, I'm really into this, especially for the price point. I try to avoid towels at all costs. I just don't want any bacteria possible. So anyways, step number 2 is the Rose Bifida Serum. It says Bifida Ferment Filtrate Soluble Collagen. This is also a milky texture. Apply a few drops to the face and pat lightly and evenly for absorption. Tap around. I really like the packaging here. It feels very luxurious. And first impression, again, it's kind of milky. It glides on very nicely. And because it's the lightest layer amongst the products we have from Abib, that is why we apply this first after cleansing the face. And I would just wait until this layer is a little bit drier before we start with the eye cream. I'm really into the ingredients that I see so far in the front of this tube. It's bacachul, which is a plant-derived retinol. which is a little safer to use because for pregnant women, retinol tends to be dangerous and they cannot use it, and then they need to subsidize with a Bacachul, the tripeptide, and the ceramide. Interesting clear tube, and this too is kind of milky. Again, you guys, don't forget the top of your lid. I do notice a slight cooling sensation with the eye cream, which feels really nice, and it's absorbing very, very nicely, literally just sinking into the skin. So far, really enjoying this routine. The next step, let's apply this collagen gel mask. Lately, gel masks are really popular, and the reason why is because they last so long. And the thing with a gel mask or a face mask is at the moment it starts drying up, it does the exact opposite of why you applied it, meaning that it's not hydrating your face anymore, it's taking the hydration from your face. But with a gel mask, I find it doesn't do that. It just stays hydrated. So here we have it. It does say 20 to 30 minutes versus like a 10 to 15. 2 pieces. Again, when you apply these masks, apply the bottom portion first, only because it needs to be layered underneath or else it's gonna slip off. I do notice a scent. Ooh. I also do like taking this part of the infused plastic. I don't keep it on for long, but I just find it wasteful otherwise. Don't forget your hands. And then if you see an extra little tidbit like this, just apply it underneath so the eye part really doesn't dry out. I don't know where the other side is. Oh, it's right here. But do you see this overlap? So this just needs to overlap so this doesn't fall off your face. And don't forget with the rest of this, just like stick your feet in here, stick your hands in here. Don't just throw it out. There's a lot of hydration in this little bag. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely passed out, but do you see how this is still wet and this is a dry part? So we are definitely over an hour with this. You can already see the bottom part of how hydrated my face looks. Oh, feels so good. Feels like a serious quench of water. I'm now awake to try the final step for the day. Later on in a couple hours, because it's like 4 p.m. now, we will be trying the overnight mask, the rice probiotics, because right now rice is super popular in terms of people are washing it and then they see the remnants of that cloudy water and they keep it for their face. And that's supposed to be great for a glow and general nutrition. This too, you can see, is just a simple white cream. No scent at all. The true rose of the Jericho extract. There's mushroom, agave, coconut oil, which I'm not sure we love, to be honest. Shea butter, we do like that. And then water and glycerin, which is very, very typical. And again, I have acne-prone skin, as you can tell. We will determine whether products are suitable for skin types like mine, because oftentimes it could get really bad, and it used to be really bad. It's just been so much better. This already feels like a really nice kind of cooling. You feel the hydration because your skin just drinks it up as a moisturizer. I do really like the packaging as well. It's the Saturday of the 4th of July, so you may hear some fireworks. Guys, I am that person. When I hear music, I call the cops, and I call the cops all the time. Anyways, I guess call me party pooper. It's nighttime, so we're gonna try on the overnight mask. But before this, I'm not even gonna wash my face because I haven't done much since 4. Guys, I cannot wait for this to pop. We are going to apply my new retinol from The Ordinary, which is not exactly the lowest percentage, but I am surprised to say that it really doesn't burn. I expected a little bit of a sting or some sort of a sensation, but it feels like nothing, which is really nice. And it's extremely affordable. I think it was under like $20. Now, so this comes with a little spatula. Oh my gosh, look at this texture. I know it's a barrier jelly. I just didn't expect it to be literal gel. It looks like slime. So I think with this, a little bit goes a very long way. And I'm just gonna coat my face. I'm gonna take it from the top. Do you see that? I don't know why, I was very shocked. And this too is kind of sinking right in. I just feel like it's very hydrating. Again, I didn't do much layering, but I would suggest do not layer much if you plan to use this because it's thick. It's like a really thick, I'm assuming water-based gel. I feel like I literally put on a sheet mask. Wow, I've never tried a product like this. Very interesting. I'm curious to see what my skin looks like when I wake up. It is 6 a.m. the morning after, and I just came in to say that my skin looks decent. I wouldn't say it's crazy different from any of the products that I use, but it's feeling good. And again, for the price, this is really great. When you smell it up close, it does smell scientific, not like the glycerin, but this has that same kind of scientific scent. But because you use so little, it doesn't affect the experience of the product like the Prequel cleanser in terms of me really disliking a product. What I do notice about these jelly eye patches, the texture is similar to the face mask, the collagen face mask that we just applied in terms of the actual patch versus what it's infused in, because the ingredients are not the same. So again, with all of these patches, there is a textured side and a less textured side. The less textured side is the side that goes on your face. I also noticed that these last, I want to mention that collagen jelly mask that I just applied, it definitely lasts for way more than 30 minutes. And by that, I mean, it probably lasted me an hour and a half, which is pretty good. So far, this has been a really nice routine. And for the price point, I am very much into Abib as a skincare brand for your general needs and for nothing too sophisticated in terms of formula. If you just need great hydration, prevention, and maintenance, I highly recommend this. If you need something more specific like a strong exfoliator or something with super peptides, I'm not sure if this is exactly the brand for you, but because of the price point, you can just kind of justify and understand that the quality is great, the science is there, it's just about kind of the basics of keeping your skin at a balanced and evenly toned complexion.